Hi everybody, this is Boogass Reviews, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the Neca Universal Monsters Ultimate The Wolfman figure. So before we take a look at the Wolfman, let's take a look at the accessories that he comes with. So first up, he comes with a base to help stabilize him, but honestly I feel like it throws the figure off balance. The peg holes are at the end of the feet there by the toes. So yeah, I don't know if it's just mine, but this one kind of throws the balance on mine off a little bit. Next he comes with a bear trap. And this looks really good. It's got some good sculpt and paint detail to it. It looks a little rusty. That looks really good. It does move, so you can actually put it on his foot like that. He comes with this standard head sculpt, and this looks amazing. Neca did an awesome job on this. All of the fur is sculpted really, really nicely. It's got some paint variation to it. The printing to the face looks really good. Even the teeth, the individual teeth, look very, very nice. This is an amazing head sculpt. Up next, he comes with his angry head sculpt, and you can see more of the teeth exposed there, and some really good sculpt detail. You can see the sculpt detail to the roof of the mouth. It's painted really nicely, too. This whole figure is sculpted and painted very nicely. But yeah, I love the head sculpts on these. Originally, the fur was painted right here above the mouth, kind of making it look like he had a mustache. I'm pretty sure that's how it was in the promo pictures, but Neca corrected that, and this looks really good. Up next, he comes with interchangeable legs, hands, and head to make him his human form. And these were all really easy to switch out. I was afraid that it might be a little difficult, but the pieces switch out really easily, and it looks really good. Neca absolutely nailed the likeness of Lon Chaney Jr. This is an amazing head sculpt. My only complaint is right here on the right side. His hair isn't painted on all the way, but I should be able to touch that up myself. Other than that, this head sculpt is spot on. The sculpt is great on this thing. The hair is sculpted really nicely. This just looks really good. The articulation is really nice, too. It's got all the standard articulation. Real quick, I wanted to show how the joints switch out. So you just have to rotate them, and they pop out like that. So, like I said, it's pretty easy to switch these out. And finally, he comes with his accessory holding hand and the cane. And the sculpt to this looks really good. The top of it is sculpted really nicely, and it's colored in a really nice bright silver color that really stands out. It also has that same silver on the bottom of it. So yeah, essentially you're getting two figures in one with this, because you can make the Lon Chaney Jr. version, and then you can make, of course, the Wolfman version. But I think it's really awesome that you can do that. So taking a look at the rest of the figure, the shirt is sculpted really nicely. It's got some really nice paint variation to it in between the wrinkles and stuff. Brings out the details very, very nicely. His hands are sculpted and painted really well. The fur sculpting on them looks really nice. The glossy black that they used for the fingernails look good. He even has a bunch of sculpt and paint detail to the palm of his hand there. So yeah, Neca really went above and beyond on this figure. There you get the pants. The pants have some really nice texturing, as well as a black wash over them. Again, it brings out the details very nicely, just like with the shirt. You get silver for the belt buckle. There you get the Wolfman feet. Again, some really good sculpt detail to the fur, and the nails are painted really nicely. So yeah, like I said in all of my videos, Neca has really been doing an awesome job with these Universal Monsters figures. These are some of my favorite Neca figures ever. The sculpt detail is out of this world. The likeness to the actors is just uncanny. So now let's go ahead and go over his articulation. So my main complaint with the figure is he does have a ball-jointed head and neck, but only the neck moves. If you hold it in place, you can get it turning just a little bit, but yeah, the articulation is a little hindered there. So you can only move his head up and down and side to side, really. You get a little bit of tilting. And it's like that for the other Wolfman head and then the Lon Chaney Jr. head sculpt as well. He has ball-jointed shoulders that can only move out that far. He has single-jointed elbows that can just about bend in all the way. He has swiveled wrists that can move side to side and up and down. He has ball-jointed waist that can move back and forth very slightly. He can move side to side. He has ball-jointed hips that can do a complete split. He can kick forward all the way. He can kick back all the way. He has swivel at the thigh, single-jointed knee that can bend in that far, swivel at the shin that can move side to side, and swivel ankles that can move down all the way, up all the way, and an excellent ankle rocker. So now, let's do some size comparisons. So first up, there he is next to the Mummy, a figure I just recently reviewed. And finally, there he is next to Frankenstein. So overall, I would highly, highly recommend picking this up, because Neca knocked it out of the park again. This is probably my favorite figure out of the Universal Monsters so far. Like I said, you're essentially getting two figures in one. And just, I love everything about this figure. My only real complaint is the neck joints is a little hindered, and then that paint on the one head sculpt, the Lon Chaney Jr. head sculpt, was missing a little bit. But those really are minor problems, so yeah, definitely pick this up. So that's my review. If you like this review, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.